all of a sudden they just shut you down. They don't want to speak to you. They don't want to be around you. And a lot of times they won't even tell you what you did. Hey guys, this is Set to Achieve. Welcome to yet another video. Please, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Like the content if you learned anything. And share, okay? Also, leave your comments. So today we're talking about, the title of today's video is Silent Treatment is Psychological Warfare, okay? It is emotional abuse. Okay, I'm gonna break this down to give you a deeper understanding of what I mean. Okay, so my name is Nonye. I was married to a narcissist for 17 years and dated for 3 years, okay? And so altogether 20 years I've been dealing with this person. Plus, I have a covert narcissist mother. So the narcissist that I was with, who was my husband that I'm separated from, was a covert narcissist, okay? When you say covert narcissist, that means that they're hidden, okay? Covert is something that is hidden, that is away from the public eye. So they're only narcissistic to you, okay? So the way these people operate is that they, in public, you know, they're like the generous one, the one that gives to people, the one that goes out of their way to help others and all of this other stuff. But in private, they torment and torture you, okay? And one of the ways that they torture and make your life miserable is by giving you a silent treatment, okay? How does that affect you? How does having being treated with a silent treatment, how does that affect you? That messes with your mind, especially for us women, okay? Because we're made to communicate. We were made to, you know, be social, okay? So when you're with someone that all of a sudden they just shut you down, they don't want to speak to you, they don't want to be around you, and a lot of times they won't even tell you what you did, okay? So it's a form of manipulation, okay? Because if you've been in this, you know, community or whatever, or been doing your research, you know that the narcissistic cycle or the abuse cycle has 3 different stages. Well, let me just say 4, okay? The first stage is the love bombing, where you meet up with them or they meet up with you. More than likely, they've been stalking you for a while, or they've studied you, done some research, because these people are very intent on their advances. You know, they don't waste time, okay? The devil does not waste time. So they've studied you, they've studied your habits, they found out certain things from maybe people that you knew, you know, whatever, and you know, they come for you, okay? So once they start making their advances and, you know, you start liking them, they start future faking you, you know, and future faking is basically just making up things that, you know, just saying things as in like that they know based on what they've studied about you and some of the things that after they've come in contact with you, what you said, the kind of things that you would like. You know, oh, I would love to go to Mexico one of these days. I would love to vacation in Mexico. Oh, I would love to have kids one of these days. I would like to have 3 kids one of these days. Oh, I would like to do this. I would like to do that. You know, so they will mold themselves into an image. You know, it's not really an image. It's more like a, what do you call those things? It's a mirage, okay? It's a mirage. It's a fake image. Something that appears to be one thing, but it's not, okay? It's an invisible fake image, okay? But they love bomb you so much and pretend to be your soulmate. Once they've been able to get into your clutches, maybe you all have stayed together for a while, you know, maybe they've married you, whatever the case may be, whereby they have gotten their claws on you, then the devaluation starts, okay? Where they start tearing down those very things that they said in the beginning via the love bombing that they love so much about you. Oh, I just love your, your shape. Now all of a sudden, your shape, your shapely thighs are fat. Oh, I just love your eyes. Now all of a sudden, your eyes are not beautiful. Oh, I just love the way you express yourself. I just love your expressiveness. Now you talk too much. Oh, I just love your cooking. Now you can't cook well to save a soul. Okay? So when they start tearing down the very essence of you, okay? They start saying that you have bad breath. They start saying that you're tacky, that you don't have good fashion sense. Just some of these things that wars with your mind because you've taken a hold of this person and you've seen this person as, and you know one thing, the Bible says that the Lord our God is a jealous God. Because of, like for myself, because of a lot of the pain I went through via having a covert mom and just the breakdown of my emotional well-being. I left home at a young age, okay? I left home at young, nothing was working. I was suicidal. I was depressed. I was overwhelmed. And my life was just going completely I was literally on the verge of destruction. Okay, I didn't care about anything related to God. I didn't want anybody to come to me and tell me, oh, you living this way is not right. Because it's like, what is right? What is right? I'm suffering, and being with a covert narcissist is one of the worst things you can possibly imagine. Because there's nobody around you that you can tell that this person is bad. When they're baking cakes for people on the outside, they're watching their kids for them. They're doing all these things. But when it comes to you and your things, they don't want anything to do with it. It's bad, it's ugly, they're just they're demons. These people are demons, okay? So, going back to the psychological warfare of things, I digress, okay? When a narcissist decides to give you a silent treatment, it's a way of punishment, okay? Because they know that you want to, any reasonable person in a relationship wants to communicate, Of course, we have our private time, sometimes that we just want to be by ourselves. But even when you have your private time and you say, you know what, can I just have like maybe a few minutes or maybe this hour to just like be by myself? I want to listen to music. I want to relax. I just want to kind of recoup whatever after a long day or whatever it is, maybe on the weekend. They take that as rejection. Okay? And these people are fighting so many. Let me just put it like this. These people have sold their souls. Because it's more than just being possessed, okay? Because when you're possessed, for the most part, when you're possessed by a demon, for the most part, you are, it was something that was unintentional. These people have given themselves away to hurt people, to be destructive towards people, to be, to manipulate people in order to get what they want. Okay? And because they have seen one way or the other that they have profited from doing these things. Okay? So them punishing you with their silent treatment is them exercising their tactics, their strategy. Okay, you know what? Oh, she's telling me that she wants some time alone. Oh, that means that I'm not good enough to be around her. Okay, I got her. Or I got him. And what are they going to do? They would maybe just, even if maybe they don't like physically lock the door, mine would put a bolt on his door because after a while we started staying in separate rooms, okay? So he will put a bolt on the door, okay? And I have to knock and knock in order for him to, in order to be able to come in. And he will say, what do you want? So they do these tactics in order to humble you, okay? They're trying to humble you. They're trying to oppress you, okay? Because narcissists are very transactional and they're very vengeful, okay? If you do something to a narcissist and think that, you will get away with it, you don't get away with anything. You don't get away with anything. They hold things, they remember things, that you may have done to them years back. They've kept that thing in their heart and they have been looking for, even if it takes them 10 years, they have been looking for a way to destroy you and to throw that thing back in your face and to punish you for that thing that you did 10 years ago. I'm going to give you an example. Maybe you were in the kitchen cooking, and the narcissist came by. This is 10 years ago, okay? 10 years ago. And, okay, so we're in 2023. Let's say in 2003. 20 years ago, you were in the kitchen cooking, okay? Let's just say for like a long form relationship, long-term relationship. You were in the kitchen cooking or whatever. The narcissist came by and wanted to kind of like, be around you or whatever and told a joke, okay? But the joke wasn't really funny. And you kind of rolled your eyes like, whatever. That rolling of your eyes is seen as the narcissist as rejection, okay? Fast forward 20 years from then. This narcissist is looking for a way to get you back because of those things. So what they do is they add up the things that you did. Even not really thinking. In relationships, like once the dust settles and everybody is, kind of comfortable, because shouldn't you get comfortable after a while? It's only initially during the love bombing, whatever you want to call it, the infatuation stage of relationships, where you're still going on dates, you're going to restaurants, you're going to movies, that you are it's only in those times that you are kind of like trying to impress them. Oh, I don't want to let them see me without my makeup. Oh, I don't want to let them see me without my this or without my that. But after a while, you're just like, whatever, because you've been married, you're comfortable, So sometimes you're laying beside them with morning breath because you haven't brushed your teeth in the morning, okay? Mine will say my breath stinks. It's like you can't be yourself ever, okay? They never want you to be comfortable. These people are demons, okay? They are destructive and they're demons, okay? They're unforgiving, they're manipulative, they punish you, oppress you, and ultimately they will destroy you. If you're with these people, okay, for a long-term relationship, you've had kids, and you are using the kids as the reason why you should stay with them, it's not a reason, because they're going to destroy the kids as well, and ultimately also turn the kids against you, okay? So this is a very demonic, destructive, and evil, I kind of want to call it a relationship association that you're in, okay? So you need to get out by any means necessary. You really need to. There's no compromise. Whatever you have to do, even if you have to take 2 jobs, okay? Even if you have to take 2 jobs, whatever you have to do to escape from these demons, you need to do it, okay? Because this is a matter of life and death. The Bible says, behold, I place before you blessing and cursing, life and death. Choose life that you and your children will live. Okay? So this is set to achieve. Go ahead and like this video, share, and leave your comments. Your comments do help other people going through similar situations know that they're not alone. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And until the next time, remain blessed. Okay?